The expansive vision for Loop is something like an integral regenerative resource network. So we want to build individual interconnected hubs that all kind of work together to create a system that essentially regenerates the soil, regenerates community, ecology and local wildlife. So initially what we're doing with is we're starting with the soil. So we're creating compost through the food waste that we collect, closing the nutrient loop that exists within Frome. And we consider soil to be the kind of foundation of the work that we're doing. So starting with the soil gives us a root to begin with. So from a soil science perspective, the work that we're doing with soil is really quite essential. It's now kind of being shown how powerful a living soil can be in the sequestering of carbon. And then I think beyond that, you know, some of the things we're starting to learn about the dynamic living nature of soil and how all of these various aspects come together to kind of form this harmonic web, something like that. And through entering into that and learning about that, we can take that and integrate it into how we might organize ourselves as a community. So I think the really interesting thing with Loop is its potential for possibility. You know, the vision for creating something that is comprehensive and integral means that once we've kind of mastered our soil systems, we can then move on to other resources, other avenues. So, you know, green energy, green transport, ecotourism, education, all of these different kind of aspects that can eventually come together to create a kind of new vision for what a community could be.
And what we do is to collect this food waste from businesses, compost it, and then we're just starting to get to the point of getting that back out to gardeners and growers in Frome. And the important point about this is that it keeps that nutrient here, so we're not losing it, because that's absolutely essential, because things are running out. We need to be making things from the products that other people aren't using. Now we've found a way where we can use the so-called waste of food. It's a beginning point. It's about saying to the community and working with each other to go, hang on, are there other things that we could be doing? Are there other things that we could be looping around, that we could be taking and then not throwing away, but reusing in different ways? So that one person's waste becomes another person's raw product. And that's one of the things that I'm really hoping that Loop inspires in the community and then inspires in other communities, because we see this very much as a pilot project where what we do with Loop Frome can be replicated and rolled out in other places, not just in Britain, but all over the world.